Hi, everybody. Here are the expressions from the last meeting. So we all know the word finally. You see, if I work hard, I'll finally be successful. You see, in the end, if I work hard, I'll be successful. So we use this often to mean something finally. If I tell you something, say like I talk about job searches, and I say, I think the best way is to go online and fill out applications and email it to people, and you think it's almost correct. You say, yeah, something like that is good. I mean, it's almost the best way. Here, the G sound is not made often, so it's something like that. Something like that. Today it's really nice because the sun is out and it's a little windy, and you think it's okay. You think it's something like that. So again, if I tell you that the best way to go for a new job is to study, is to go online and fill out applications, and I disagree a little bit, and I say, well, it's something like that, but have you ever thought about reading a newspaper? Have you ever thought about talking to your friends? So you agree something like that, almost, but maybe something else. So say, have you ever thought about? Here the V moves over, so it's have you. Here the V moves over, so it's have you ever. Here, this becomes that soft D sound, so it's ever thought about. So have you ever thought about? So have you ever thought about? Have you ever thought about doing something else? And if you say that to me, I might say, well, what are you suggesting? What do you mean? What are you suggesting? I do something else? What are you suggesting? My idea is no good? The T moves over, becomes a soft D. Again, very often the G sound is not made. So what are you suggesting? What are you suggesting? What are you suggesting? I quit the computer? What are you suggesting? I only read newspapers? This is very similar to what I'm suggesting, to what we just did. If I say to you, well, you know, you like to use the computer, but I think the paper is better. Are you trying to say something about how I do things? Are you trying to say something about my idea? It's a little bit negative. You're being critical. So here, again, this G is usually not sounded, and this G is not sounded. So are you trying to say something? 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 Almost the same meaning is, what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? I like the computer. You disagree, what are you saying? I should stop using the computer? Here the T moves over, becomes the soft D, and again this G sound is not often made. So what are you saying? What are you saying? If you say the weather is beautiful today because the sun is out, I might say, what are you saying? Don't you know it's windy? It's usually a little bit negative. You're disagreeing a bit. So if you're not sure, somebody tells you something and you want to agree, something like that, or almost, you tell me the best way is to read the newspaper and then talk to your friends. And I go, well, I know, but I don't know. Because maybe the computer has more. It's like, yeah, but no. And here, the T goes away. The N moves over. So you don't have I don't know, you'll have don't know. So I know, but I don't know. This D becomes the soft D. The T becomes a soft D sound. But I don't know. I know, but I don't know. Well, so we've been talking about getting a new job and using the computer and reading a newspaper and talking to friends. And I'll tell you, well, if you do all of these and you keep on trying, you'll be successful. And you'll say, I know, but I don't know. If I last that long, meaning I don't know if I can make it. Maybe I'll get tired before that. And here the F moves over to 5. The last, so that T not sounded becomes last. So if I last that long, if I last that long, if I'll be successful if I last that long, but maybe I'll just get too tired and quit. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next meeting.